Hi traders, and welcome to my video on the engulfing trading strategy. In this video I'm going to show you how you can easily capture moves like this one for over 400 pips using a very simple candlestick formation, which is the engulfing candlestick. What this is basically a candlestick that it completely engulfs the body of the previous candlestick. Okay, simple as that. As you can see here, the bullish engulfing candles have been marked off. Bullish because we're looking to buy into an uptrend. On the other hand, if we were looking to sell into a downtrend, we'd be looking at bearish engulfing candlesticks. Okay, so the bullish engulfing candlestick, as you can see here, this big candle completely engulfs the body of the previous candle, okay, which is a bearish candle. Same again here, bullish engulfing completely engulfs the body of the previous bearish candle. Again here, a bullish engulfing, the body completely engulfs the previous bearish candle, etc., etc. There's loads of them, which I'm going to get to in a minute. This is a 1 hour chart of the US dollar, Canadian dollar, the UCAD. You can find bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing candlestick patterns on any trading instrument, Forex, stocks, commodities, cryptos, indices, etc., and any chart time frame. Personally, I look at the 1 hour charts and above, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, simply because they contain more price data and thus the signals tend to be more reliable. I mean, a bullish engulfing on a 5-minute chart is probably not going to be, well, it's definitely not going to be as reliable as a bullish engulfing on a 1 hour chart. Just as the 1 hour bullish engulfing may not be as reliable as the engulfing bullish on the daily chart. Okay, enough waffling. Here's the strategy. Okay, so this is how I would use it. I mean, you trade it how you want. So first of all, I'm going to look, when it comes to bullish engulfing, I'm going to want to find a trend. So we've got our level of support here. Okay, and let's just say level of resistance around here somewhere. Okay, our flat top pattern here, we have a breakout there. Okay, so where the market is making higher lows, so we're starting to see an uptrend there, and then from here on in, so as soon as we've had this breakout, if you weren't trading that breakout, which may not have been a bad trade with the stop loss below there, you would have been early on this big move. And in fact, there is a bullish engulfing there. So if we use that as a guidance, we had this resistance level, we had the support, the market was making the higher lows. So we're looking for bullish engulfing candles now because we want to get in on this uptrend. And there's one perfect one there, which actually breaks out above the resistance, which would have been nice, a good entry. Good entry on this particular trade. So we can wait for the bullish engulfing to close. That's if you didn't take it on the breakout of resistance following this breakout and pullback. Even if you entered the breakout of the resistance around here and you had your stop loss below there, you still would have been good. But for the purpose of this video, we're looking at the bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, which can be good confirmation of your trade. I mean, if you took the breakout there and then you've seen this candle close up there, you'd be happy because you can see it's a substantial breakout. This is the 1 hour chart, remember, and it's a bullish engulfing, so the signs are good. And in fact, the top of that candle then becomes support. So this resistance then holds up as a support level. Market's still making higher lows. You're in a good, well, a very good trend early. And if we just zoom out, I mean, that bullish engulfing entry there on that breakout had the potential for 350 pips and counting. Okay. Granted, you might not still be in it now. You might have bailed. But what I would have done is after the entry here, as price pulled away, I would have moved the stop loss from below the low. Okay. So 15 odd pip stop loss, which is relatively tight for the 1 hour chart time frame, and then moved it to break even. And as price increased, had a pullback and then continued, I just moved the stop loss along to the lows. Okay. So here and then here, if we have this continuation, pullback, continuation, my stop loss will go here and here, and so on and so forth. Okay, if we moved it here, we may have been spiked out there. It still would have been a nice trade, and you can always look to re-enter on the next pullback, on the next breakout here of resistance as well. Keeping in mind that we've already had quite a big move and you don't want to end up buying too late at the top. You can wait for more significant pullback like this one. And again, you see the bullish engulfing candlestick there. Would have been a nice time to buy at the low. You've got that level of support that's formed. Okay, we know that the overall picture is we're in an uptrend, so this could have been a potential entry to get in up here. Although, as I said, bearing in mind that we've already had quite a nice move down here, and with so many different trading instruments and chart frames to look at, you don't need to necessarily force trades that may or may not be there. Okay, that being said, if you didn't take this initial entry on the breakout because you wanted to wait for confirmation, no problem at all. There will be instances where this will be a fake out, okay, and the price will continue falling or just consolidate in this zone along here. So what you can do is you can first wait for the breakout to be confirmed, then have another pullback, and you can see another bullish engulfing pattern there. And you could have entered on the breakout of the resistance from the bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, after this pullback here, you can see from this big candle, a lot of traders jumped in on this move. In fact, they were probably also taking into consideration this support level here. So that was good confirmation from that engulfing. One thing I will say about engulfing candles, you don't want to end up getting in too late in a move. If a candle's too big, an engulfing candle, and you buy that, you could be buying at the top. So just bear that in mind and keep an eye out for support and resistance levels because they can be a good form of entry. Okay, here bullish engulfing, ample opportunity to enter on this trend. The key thing is that we're not looking for bearish. There will be bearish engulfing patterns on this downtrend, but you know, on this uptrend, sorry, we're looking to only to find engulfing candlesticks in the direction of the market. So the market's moving up here, so we're only looking for bullish engulfing candles, okay? And we can use them as confirmation. You can trade them as support and resistance. You can draw your own support and resistance. For example, this is a trade I would have looked at. I would have seen the price reach this resistance level, pull back, and I'd look to trade on the breakout up here, and you can see that resistance actually holds up as support. There's not even a bullish engulfing around here. That wouldn't stop me from taking a trade. I'm not saying I'll only take a trade if there's an engulfing candle. It's just extra confirmation, whether that's keeping you in or out of trades. That being said, they could have been good entry points. 1, 2, 3, 4, multiple, even 5 up here, 6. You know, you can see how powerful the engulfing patterns are. What you don't want to do is buy at the high. As I said, you can see that this is a resistance level. There's a bullish engulfing there, but you're going to buy into resistance. You might want to first wait for a pullback. Okay, in fact, the pullback here touched the trend line. That triggered obviously a lot of people to jump in the trend there. And there will be other entry opportunities. I mean, we're looking high up now in the trend, but even this one here, you know, you can see this resistance level was holding up quite well and it was breached. Nice breakout. That was a potential trade. It's not an engulfing pattern, but it didn't mean that it wasn't a good trade, even on the pullback here. Okay. In fact, that is an engulfing pattern there, isn't it? Yeah, there is a bullish engulfing there, so that could have been confirmation again. But it doesn't. You don't always need a bullish engulfing to take a trade. If I just show you the, let's have a look. If I just put the bear ones on there, you will see probably there's loads of bearish engulfing patterns on here. As I said, we're not taking them because we're in an uptrend, although we can use them to say, perhaps don't jump into the market just yet if there's a bearish engulfing, wait for the bullish to confirm the trend direction. That being said, we just go back in a downtrend like this one. Okay, let me just remove that. You can see nice resistance level there. Price is moving away. Triple top formation, breakout to the downside. Okay, wedge pattern formed as well. I do have videos on all these different formations and patterns, etc. I just prefer price action to unicorn technical indicators. Okay, you know, I think a lot of them are smoke and mirrors. They can be lagging, they can repaint. Price action tells you what's happening on the here and now. Not to mention, loads of traders watch them from retail to institutions, and candlestick analysis has been around forever. Okay, and there's no coincidence. All right, so downtrend, clear downtrend. Now we're just looking, we're ignoring the bullish engulfings, and you can see there, nice cheeky trade off the bearish engulfing there. That's actually a nice breakout of either that wedge pattern there, or if you're more traditional, you just want to do your flat, you can wait for it to break out below here. But, you know, we actually have a nice bearish flag pattern there. That's the flagpole. Okay, that's the flag and a breakout to the downside. Traders are watching this. They've seen price come away from resistance. Price is making lower highs. We're in a downtrend. Hop on in for the ride. Let's have a look. Potential on this one. We've got on that. You're looking at over 200 pips in the space of what, a week or so. I mean, try getting that on over 200 pips on a 5-minute chart in a week. You'll be stressing yourself silly, in my opinion. If you can do it, let me know. You'll be out there with one of the best traders in the world. Okay, so again, a bearish engulfing here. See that potential entry, the breakout below. And you can draw your support level. That support is breached. Is there any coincidence it becomes resistance? I think not. Strong level. So you can enter on the breakout, you can enter on the pullback. This bearish engulfing, after this move down, you might want to wait for more of a pullback. And also, as I said earlier, don't always want to sell directly into support. You might want to wait for the breakout. Here, the bearish engulfing was a breakout, and here we had a breakout as well. Whereas around here, the breakout was there, but perhaps you want to wait for more of a pullback. You have a pullback all the way to the trend line there. And a perfect bearish engulfing entry there, bearish engulfing entry there. And most importantly, from my perspective, this level of support, you can see how strong, 1, 2, 3, it's been tested multiple times, and there's no coincidence as that big candle down. Traders are watching this. It's an M pattern as well. See, like the letter M, up, down, and you break out there. Another good trade. As with the uptrend, you don't want to get in too late, so might not want to sell down here. There are a few cheeky entries, but you might be a bit too late to the party. You don't want to sell at the low. You certainly wouldn't sell there when you can see that the market is making higher lows. We've just had this big move down here. Okay, you might want to wait for the next opportunity, and it wasn't long after that move downwards that we had that move upwards. And in fact, that downwards move started up around here. Okay, so you could have seen there's bearish engulfings all the way down. Plenty of opportunity. Just make sure you've got good money management in place. As with the long trade here, we could have placed our stop loss initially above the high. So breakout here, stop loss just around the high, around 15 pips or so. With over 200 pips profit potential, very good risk to reward ratio. Again, trailing the stop loss above the highs on the way down. So here, after this pullback up here, to this move down, probably around here. As it continues down, we'll actually be able to, if we had our last stop loss here, I mean, we've maximized the move, you know, almost 200 pips. And, you know, once you see this price action in the lower highs, you may have just exited manually anyway, rather than wait for your trailing stop to get taken out. And you can, of course, close part of the position on the way down, just banking some profits along the way. And again, no fancy technical indicators were used for this strategy. Hopefully you found something useful in this video. I do appreciate you watching. If you could please like and subscribe, that would really help. And I'll catch you on the next one.